These referees, man. See here. See what happened. Yeah, that's clearly an incomplete pass. I mean, it hit a player in the helmet, but it's like these referees, man. Missing holds against Kentucky. Oh, my Lord. They had a play in and drive there. They want to... Let me contain myself.
Here we go.
4th and 8, they're going to punt it. I would watch for something wild. I would watch for a fake right here. I really would. No, he's punting it. What's the... Had to be false start. Had to be false start.
Oh, wow. Now I'm like, oh.
They give Georgia a 5-yard penalty on a play that doesn't mean anything. Georgia needs to put together a drive here and just run out the clock. I don't know, dude. This has been some of the worst football I've seen Georgia play in about 5 years. I mean, this is absolutely pathetic. This is pitiful. I don't know what in the heck they even think that they're doing. Carson Beck played for hot garbage in the first half. Hasn't really played well in the second half. This is just embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Started to get the run game going a little bit. Looked pretty good there. Hit the thumbs up. What's up, Pastor Dave? This right here this is terrible football. This is not the Georgia we know. I know we got some players that are injured, but everybody's got players that are injured. Oh man, this is. I'm not one of the people that's gonna get up here and say, "Oh, we hide the offense." We don't do none of that. This looks like trash. This is straight up and down trash. Georgia should play better than this. Second half, 23 plays, 139 yards. We might not even break 200 yards. Well, we just over 200 yards of offense. Absolutely ridiculous. Look at this. Can't get a dang yard. Can't get a dang yard on a run play. Can't get a dang yard. Kentucky's got all 3 timeouts. We got to get first downs, man. Yeah, but this ain't first week, Pastor Dave. This is week 3. Next week, we got a bye week. Week after that, we're playing Alabama. We play like this against Alabama, we're going to get blown out. I mean, it's simple as that. It is just that simple. I mean, I'm in the first half, I'll throw my hands up and be like, we'll make some adjustments at the half. Well, here we are, late in the 4th quarter. Doesn't appear we've really made any changes. Offense still looks stagnant. Defense hitting them behind the line. Can't wrap up and tackle. Don't know why. Yeah, it's like that sometimes, man. But I don't I ain't got to like it. I don't have to like it. 1 touchdown and 3 field goals or 2 field goals. Georgia's sleeping. Georgia's still on the bus. 2nd and 9. This right here is the problem. 31 yards in the first half, 53 in the second half. Can't run the ball. Why can't we run the ball? I don't know. Don't ask me. And don't ask Mike Bobo either, because he don't know. What's up, Charles? Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Got a team that's 10 times better playing like this. Come on. What is this? Throw it! Nice!
Finally!
Oh, baby! Why did you run out of bounds? God. Dumb. Look at this. Thing of beauty. You got Tennessee over here hanging 70 points on somebody. You got Texas hanging 50. Georgia can't even get them 15 points. Just run the ball. Just run the ball. There we go. Run it. They gonna call a timeout. Trying to survive freaking Texas ain't gonna be a problem because they gonna beat the brakes off us.
It was
We can't freaking hardly survive damn Kentucky.
56, by the way.
56. There you go. And the 2 minute. Yeah. And the clock stops for the 2 minute warning. So. To win this game with this score is shameful. You ain't right. You ain't lying. Hit the thumbs up, y'all. I know why some of y'all here. Some of y'all here to point and laugh. That's all right. Just hit the thumbs up while you here. Alabama 42. I know. I watched the game. I watched it. I also watched Wisconsin fumble that ball like 2 or 3 times too. Y'all kept putting the damn helmet on the ball. That looked good today. I stopped watching after y'all ran it up. I want to say it was like 27 or 28-7 or something. I was like, yeah, Alabama's got this in the bag. They're good. Maybe they will. Because, I mean, Texas goes out there with the second string quarterback and continues to run the score up. And then the third string goes in. He continues to run the score up. And it's like, what are we doing? We don't know. I can't tell you what we're doing because we sure as hell don't know. What's up, Zephyroff?
They need to start a GoFundMe for a home.
When did the 2 minute warning thing became a rule this year? We lose it in 2 weeks. I'm 95% sure. I don't know about that, but if we play like this, we will. But I'm trying to chalk this up to just having a bad game. We've had bad games before. This is terrible. Yeah. I think Stoops did a great job of scheming up Georgia and Georgia playing terrible. Caught looking ahead. That's a possibility too. Thumbs up, guys. There's 30 of y'all in here. I know we can get to 10 thumbs up. Come on now.
You gotta watch the whole thing.
Pastor Dave said Georgia will beat Bama. I don't know. I know that when I watched Alabama play USF, I was ragging on Alabama. I was like, this team's terrible. Georgia will beat the brakes off of them. Now Georgia out here playing the same way. So I don't know. Sitting here trying not to lose my mind. You would think Carson Beck would look better than he does today. I mean, he was like 1 for 5 the first 5 passes. Everything was check downs.
Load, tow, drop, and haul, all in a single day. Then you just have to get in the seat of the new John Deere Gator SUV. Learn more at your John Deere dealer.
Hey girl.
Listen to some Ronald.
I do not know the name of this girl. What I do
Watching
know
soccer
is
from now
usually
on.
the
This
taste,
commercial bullshit is
yes,
my football game
real
4 hours long.
and real food.
Yep.
This one,
Yep.
little orangey, neutral, keep it tasty.
NIL boosters. I can't read us. I'm going back too fast, guys.
Allergies while you sleep. So you wake
Kentucky online playing above their pay grade. They're playing lights out, man. You got to hand it to Kentucky, man. They're giving us all we can stand. Group of boosters have the money to buy out Napier. They need to. He's terrible too.
Back at Kroger Field
Yeah.
in Lexington,
Florida's 0-3 in it.
Number 1 Georgia.
Alabama found Nick Saban 2.0. I'm not ready to say that yet. You got to show me more than just a couple of wins, man. College football makes no sense. South Carolina beat the brakes off this team last week. UGA is riding them. Well, sometimes when you get beat like that, you get all your errors exposed. You see where you need to improve, and then you can make adjustments. It's hard to do that in the middle of a game. 2nd and 8. Let's get us the first down here. Come on, guys. Turn up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my God.
It's all right. He was down by the ground.
Hold on to the ball.
I know, right? Man. No, that ball was out. If this guy had been paying attention, he could have got the damn fumble recovery. That ball's out. It's out. That should have been a fumble. And if that had been a fumble, that would have been a Georgia first down, too. It's crazy. Look, he's fired up. It's like, come on, let's go hit him. Hit him. Yeah, he's pissed. I'd be pissed. I am, too, but not like that. UCF came back. Did they really? Did UCF win that game? I said they would. Yep, we put helmet right on the ball. That's got to be rough on your neck, too. Ooh.
That's rough on you every Tuesday.
Well, true, but
I would have just laid there.
let's see. I'd still be laying there. See, look. He starts looking up. He's looking around. If he'd have been paying attention, he'd have got the ball. Georgia's paying attention and gets on the ball. That should be a Georgia first down.
He's like sitting there shrugging, waiting for a flag. Like, pay attention. 54 is cool.
Yeah. The wind picked back up outside. Whew. My heart can't take this, man. I can't take it. I can't take it.
Honestly, if they lose that game, this game, they deserve it. Like, they don't throw this game.
TCU is on the 40.
Kicked out of the house.
Kentucky should have went for 4. They should have went for it on 4 and 8. Maybe. But with as stagnant as Georgia's offense has been all game, can you really blame them for making that call? Oh, so they did say it was a fumble recovered by the offense for a first down. Good job. Call reversed. Oh, got them Beamer ball glasses on. You seen it here first.
You see it here first.
World star. All right, minute 40.
They've got to get a touchdown here.
No, we just got to run the clock out. All we got to do is run the clock out.
They clearly ain't going to do that.
We might. If we run, we can run 25 seconds off. They got 2 timeouts. So right now we're on the 40. Well done. Thought you said you was going to get your sleeping bag. Thought you was going to get your sleeping bag.
I'm getting my sleeping bag. I'll load my skeleton up. I'll put my cozy blanket in there.
You gonna snug with Jack? Jack Skellington?
I guess so. Pretty sure if I put my 12-foot skelly out there, he'd run faster than these guys.
Kentucky's gonna call a timeout. Benjamin Price. Yes, we are playing like crap. I concur. Just gotta hope nothing terribly wrong happens in the next few minutes. This is trash. UCF won 36-35. I picked them to win. I didn't think it would be by 1 point, but I picked them to win. Play action. I don't know why we aren't using it. I don't know either, dude. I don't know either. But this is rough. But if you win a game like this, I mean, it says a lot. It says a lot about the heart of your team. You know, this is where you develop some character. The offense is bad. I mean, it's stagnant tonight. That guy's not happy. A little bit off. Man, we got like 200 yards of offense. We should be at 400 or 500 yards of offense. South Carolina beat these guys like they were a drum. Here we are, 13-12. Looks like a score from the 1920s. This looks like a score from before the invention of the pass. There we go, buddy. Turn up.
Yeah!
Flag on the fucking play. Oh, they're going to call it against Georgia. Of course they are. But it's going to be against Georgia. It's going to be against Georgia. Watch. Guarantee it. Block in the back or something. Block in the back. Called it. My God, dude. This is terrible. Let me see. Where's it at? Where's the block in the back? I don't see a block in the back. I don't see it. Good job by the officials. My God. Come on. Absolute garbage.
Like anytime we get
They burned a timeout. I mean, it's 2nd and 15. I mean, we pick up the first down here. We pick up the first down. I mean, we can legitimately run the clock out, which we may need to do because we're playing so terrible right now. This is basically just get out of Kentucky. Oh! Third and about 7, I guess.
That tricked me out.
His back hurt. He don't look good.
I left that for y'all. Then throw it away.
I don't think he's hurt. Look, he'd knee or something maybe. They had to call a timeout. They're out of timeouts.
He don't look too good.
He don't look happy. His knee or something? Did he land on his knee? Let's see. Elbow maybe? Elbow. Yeah, I hate turf, man. Golly. Shoulder or elbow. Could be either one. Golly. Come on, man. Just got it. We got a minute 4 to get out of here. Come on. 3rd and 8. Let's get a freaking touchdown. Or freaking first down.
Yeah, literally.
Probably missing all kind of chat here. Why are we running back with a minute to go? I don't know, dude. Hell, we've done everything else wrong. Why not do that? Georgia going, hurry up. Down, set, blue 22. Down, set, hut. Going, hurry up doesn't do anything if you take forever to line. We're trying to get them to jump. We're going with an audible at the line.
They really ain't gonna call field stuff against Kentucky, so. We gotta go for it here.
Georgia's gonna let the clock run as long as possible. I don't think we're in field goal range.
You gotta go for it.
4th and 4. I kind of feel like you should. I kind of feel like you should right here. They're gonna try and get him to jump. Yeah, they're trying to get him to jump. Yeah, that's exactly Kirby. But Kirby Smart says that in every game. He's like, "Man, that's a really good football team. I got a lot of respect for name coach, and they play hard up there, and we really think it's going to be a good team." And I mean, then we get to the end of the game, and it's a tough game. He's like, "Man, it's a really tough game. We knew it was going to be tough going up there." And I mean, it's just coach speak, man. I mean, what else you got to say? Kentucky's not good, but apparently Georgia's not good tonight. So we're down to 18 seconds in this game. 4th and 4. I feel like you should go for it.
It's a little bit different scenario.
I'm just laughing. I'm not laughing. I promise you, I'm not laughing. I'm not stressed out. I'm irritated. There's a big difference. I'm with you, trenches. I'm with you. Go for it.
Sean, you know this better than most, better than all, perhaps, outside of maybe Jim Harbaugh. You don't want struggle with the snap. You don't want Jalen Watts Jackson here, all right? You don't want Jalen Watts Jackson. So max protect, secure the punt, get it off in a one-step punt as quickly as possible, as high as humanly possible, because even a touchback.
4th and 4, ball on what? 40th? Are we on 40? Where are we at?
Take as much time off as humanly possible. Well, back in the offense are coming back out.
I don't know, Slim Shady Canes. We forgot how to play football. We just completely forgot. Got Duke scoring twice as many points as Georgia, 26. What am I supposed to say? It's because every team in the SEC is tough? Is that what I'm supposed to say? Kroger Field, a tough place to play? Bob Stoops, a really good head coach. Am I supposed to say that stuff?
Baby Rockets. Here we go.
George trying to get him to jump again.
Call another timeout.
Now I think you can only call timeouts back to back. I can't remember. Timeout. Try to get him to jump again, but they didn't fall for it. I mean, that would be an automatic first down. Why wouldn't you try?
Kentucky did jump off, signed a critical 4th and short last week against South Carolina.
No, Georgia got a delayed game.
Thorson is going to punt for the 6th time.
Gives us a little more room to punt because when you're short like that, it's hard to get it down inside like
The
the
running
running.
joke
So
within the
Georgia's going to
program
punt
about how
it super high. Try to punt it super high.
32 times last year.
We may not be the #1 team on the billboard, but I mean Georgia's a good team.
In Georgia's history,
I mean, everybody has bad nights. And I mean Kentucky's come out, played hard, wanted to play, ran the ball well. I mean, you got to give them credit where credit's due. But Georgia's also played like trash. Here comes the punt. They went after it. The punt may be out of bounds. Let's see. What's that? Yeah, ball down about the 6. We'll take that. I know. How's that a touchback? His whistles are being slow unless there have been penalties against Georgia.
They've also been robbed in this game.
Brock Vandegrift was 9 for 14 in the first half and 3 for 11 in the second half, 38 yards. I mean, he came out pretty hot. That makes him 12 for 25, which is less than 50%. But he looked really good in the first half. He really did. Alabama beat Wisconsin 42-10. That was a good win for them. Wisconsin's not a great team, but neither is freaking Kentucky. And Georgia just pooped to bed today. Blood pressure can't take it. Oh, I mean, they're going to go for broke. Believe it. They got 9 seconds on the clock. They're going to go for broke.
They got 10.
They put 10 seconds back on the clock. Don't let no one behind you. You trenches, you already know what I'm going to say. Yeah.
Sick.
Now there's a rule, like if the ball's down and there's 2 seconds to go, even if it's a first down, they won't have time to spike it.
Yeah, fish have teeth.
Oh, they took the second back off. Good. Georgia's still asleep at 3. You right. Georgia's still asleep. Careful, baby. I don't want you falling on the dog. Don't. He's tired. He's tired, baby. He just laid down to take a nap. He's tired.
I mean, he's usually in bed by now.
Yeah, I know.
Kinsley.
All right, here we go.
No, ma'am.
Get him! Get him!
Got it. Oh, ah! Gingerbread! Oh, my God.
He's in bounds, though. Clock's running. That's the game.
Yeah.
That's the game. Woo! Man. That's the end of the game. That's it.
Are you serious?
2 seconds.
The refs are meat riding. I'll say it. I'll say it for you.
Here we go. Got to get them 2 seconds back on the clock. Don't let anybody behind you now.
Oh my God.
Georgia called a timeout. What's going on? The previous play was from the front of the review.
Get this man off my screen.
Boy, they're doing all they can to help Kentucky. I swear there is no need for this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, I guess about 3. Clock typically runs a couple of seconds once you hit the ground, though, but whatever.
This is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, but it is what it is. They're going to tell them, watch. I bet you they come back and they say 3 seconds, and then that's going to allow them to spike the ball. Yeah.
That's how I feel with this dude on the screen. Your dad's doing too.
What'd I tell you? I told you they was going to put 3 seconds on the clock. That's going to allow them the opportunity to spike the ball if they had wanted to.
This is ridiculous.
Kinsley, he is ready for bed.
Please stop, baby. Put all his toys back in his basket. Here we go. See, they spiked it. That's going to run it down to 1 second. They didn't even start the damn clock.
What is spiking?
It's when you just snap the ball down like that.
What are they going to do now? Throw it from the end zone?
Well, now what they're going to do, that's a long pass. I mean, he'd have to throw that ball 70 yards to get it to the end zone. Not saying he couldn't do it, but there's NFL quarterbacks can't throw 70 yards. So now what they're doing, it gives them time to run the play. So they're going 3 here and 1 high.
James, sit down.
They're basically hoping for a miracle right here.
Huh.
That's game.
Thank you. There's 1 second on the play clock.
Yeah, right.
Please
Please put 2 minutes back on the play clock. Good God.
In the first quarter, it was holding 1 minute on the clock.
Oh boy. There you go. Say go Dogs.
Go home.
Say go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Georgia barely survived. That's the ugliest victory I have seen us have in I don't know how long.
Carson Beck, are you alive? Are you on the phone? Did you just see him?
That was absolutely embarrassing. However, Kirby Smart now has a freaking litany of information. Stand by. Baby, put all his toys up in his basket.
Oh, sorry.
We don't know what's going to happen. I said put that up, please. Please go put that up.
Okay.
Thank you, baby. I have a headache. I don't have a headache. I'm just irritated. We won, and I'm still irritated. There was no reason for that to be like that at all. I was going to go see Liquor Bottle. That's nice. Bye. I'm with you. That was embarrassing. It really was. That right there, that game right there is going to do 2 things. Number one, it's probably going to knock Georgia out of the number 1 spot, which is fine. Number 2, that's going to give Georgia a lot of quality information on where to improve at. Everywhere, right? So Kentucky had an opportunity to win that game. They really did. They had an opportunity to win that game. Georgia's defense, once again, even though I'm sitting there complaining about them running the ball, they held them to 12 points. They held them to 4 field goals. They didn't get a single touchdown. Not a single touchdown. The defense kept us in that game. I mean, if you think about how good the defense had to be to pull that off, incredible. I'm not sure Becca's hit either, Johnny. We don't know. Man, we got to do better. I think we overlooked. I think we might have been looking a little bit past Kentucky. Kentucky came out ready to fight. I mean, and they fought all 4 quarters. They gave Georgia all they could handle. Defense, man, all night did good. Struggle, win, but a win nonetheless. I mean, that's a W in the W column and not an L in the L column, so we'll take it. Kentucky is a basketball school, right, Ronaldo? 2 heart attacks, yeah. So, sigh of relief, yeah. Sigh of relief and of frustration and aggravation. I guarantee you there's going to be a lot that gets talked about. Thank you, Pastor Dave. There's going to be a lot that gets talked about in that offensive play calling room because that offensive play calling was terrible. Didn't come with lipstick and a wig, but a win is a win is a win. Yeah. The brass knuckle fist fight. You ain't lying, Cliff. That was brutal. That was a game I wasn't bored with at the end. I'll tell you that. It definitely was interesting. You got to watch Georgia play all 4 quarters. That defense fought all game. So you got to give the hats off to that defense. If it was not for Georgia's just mounted defense, we'd have lost that game. Win, yeah. What would have happened if the refs gave Kentucky the interception? Who knows? Because that changes the whole rest of the game. I mean, that really, literally changes the whole rest of the game. Thanks, Matt. Can't deal with grown people crying. Bye. Who's crying? Sam? Who's crying? I mean, if you don't want to hang out with us, I'm sorry. Bye. If Georgia's defense hadn't come out and played as well as they had, we'd lost that game. That was a fist fight for 4 quarters, man. Texas, Tennessee, and Ole Miss are going to make a lot of noise too. Oh, 100%. So is Alabama. We play on the road at Alabama. So hopefully Kirby Smart uses this as an opportunity to get them turned around. Winning games like this, you learn a lot about your team. Your team learns a lot about themselves. So an ugly win is better than a beautiful loss. I will tell you something else that people haven't thought about, and I'll just put this out there for you. Sometimes whenever you see Georgia, or when you see a team struggle in the last game they play in, that's the concept that you have in your mind, and then all of a sudden they show up and they play lights out. Well, that's what Tennessee did to us. Kentucky. I had in my mind that we were just going to beat the fire out of these guys. And they showed up to play, and we were woefully unprepared. I'm going to fix me a drink, right? You can't call plays like this on an offense. No, I get it. We don't play anybody next week. We have a bye week just like Alabama does. I don't know if is ETN any good. He's really good. Miami has 750 yards. Good Lord. Matt said he was shocked with Georgia tonight. So was I. Kentucky did play a pretty good game. But if it wasn't for Georgia's defense, we'd lost that game. There's no doubt. Give us Glenn Schumann. No. Keep Napier. Forever. Okay, come here, baby. Reducing. Say hello.
Hello.
Give mooches. Give mooches. Thank you. Mwah. Lou was mad. If you're a Georgia fan, you should be mad. Hop down, baby. Go see Mama.
No.
Yep, go get all the toys picked up.
I did.
Napier's getting fired, probably. FSU's head coach, what's his name? Norvell. He's getting fired, too. They're running Napier away. They were chanting fire. They were chanting fire Billy or fire Napier or something middle of the game. It was crazy. Why are you mad, Mac? Mac out Hill. I mean, I'm not happy. Don't get me wrong. Let's see if we can get to 30 thumbs up, guys. It's only a few away. I mean, we got an opportunity there to really go out there and perform, and we fell flat on our face on offense. And Carson Beck looked terrible. He looked like he was rattled. Can you blame him, Sumter? Thank God for a bye week. Boy, you ain't lying. If I had to pick a week for a bye week, it would be this one. Man, we need it. We got a lot to work on. What was the spread? I think Georgia was supposed to win by like 24 or something. And we didn't even win by two and a half. I mean, it wasn't even close. So, yeah, a W is a W, and you got to try and take the light where you can find it. I mean, but if you look at how that's the best Miami has looked in a long time, Slim. What you come over here to gloat about?
Have an accurate representation of you watching this game.
Oh, you do, huh? Yeah, that's accurate. 3 touchdowns, 16. No, baby, I'm not picking you up right now. Go in there with Mama.
The dolly wants to say hi.
Oh, okay, the dolly wants to say hi, everybody. Say hi. You're silly.
She loves it.
She loves it. Okay, I'm glad to see it. I'm glad to hear it.
Oh.
If UGA doesn't cover against Kentucky ever, point charge, everything. See, they're waving at you. See, that's what that means. That means they're waving. Does Bama pass the ball? I don't know, man. But Nico is really shifty, man. Watching him play. I'm not a UGA fan, but what y'all think? Y'all got to work on against. Well, first thing we got to work on is being able to complete passes, actually throwing the ball downfield to receivers that are open. If it wasn't for that one drive where we actually decided to throw the freaking ball, we wouldn't have had that touchdown. We wouldn't have won the game. Simple as that. Simple as that. If they would have scored a single touchdown in that game, we probably would have lost. They had an opportunity to go for it, I think, on like 4th and 8 or something. They probably should have went for it. They didn't. They believed that their defense could stop Georgia, and with the way Georgia's offense has been playing all night, you can't really blame them for that. They came out to win this game. It was the biggest game on their schedule, and they gave it all they had.
Say hi.
You already did, baby. Please go in there for a minute.
The dog was there.
I'm not picking that dog up. I'm not picking the dog up. Milrow threw some good balls today. He probably did. I saw Washington State beat Washington. Your season's over. It's going to be funny as Lou was mad. Georgia's season was dangerously close to being on that list for sure. My blood pressure was not high. Like in the first half, I was kind of like ho-hum, whatever. But
listen, there was no domestic dispute and the cops didn't get called. We didn't get fired up.
No, not in the first half. The second half, there was some strong language in use. I was getting frustrated. I was really getting frustrated with kind of how one-sided I thought the play calling, the referees were. When you play the number one, you got to give it your best shot. They did, but still. Sumter, any team that would have lost Brock Bowers is going to have that problem. That guy's he is probably the second biggest player that's ever played for Georgia. I mean, you could probably solidly put him behind Herschel Walker. And I mean, you've never seen another Herschel Walker. You'll probably never see another Brock Bowers. So yes, the drop off is going to be substantial. There's no doubt about that at all. I gotta scroll up. You shouldn't be mad. Y'all got the dub. There's one thing to be said for, yes, being happy that you get the win, but there's also another one for being upset because you didn't meet the standard that you set for yourself. And we didn't meet that standard. We didn't even come close. Carson Bennett, no. I don't think Carson Bennett ever played a game that bad, to be honest with you. Yeah, Todd Gurley was good, but Todd Gurley, if you gave me a choice tomorrow between picking Todd Gurley or Brock Bowers, I'm going to pick Brock Bowers. I love Todd Gurley. We talked about getting jerseys that said that were Todd Gurley jerseys, but we didn't do it. But love Todd Gurley. I love watching Todd Gurley and Nick Chubb on the same team at the same time. It's crazy. But I think Brock Bowers is just so much of a difference maker, man. I mean, you never knew where he was going to be at. You never knew what he was going to do. Never settle for mediocrity despite it up. That's correct. I think Georgia should drop number 2, maybe even number 3 at this point because of how they played that game. You can't convince me that the number 1 team in the nation played Kentucky like that and then, yeah, no, I don't. No, I don't see how you could be ranked number 1 after that performance. Hey, there's 70 of us in here. Let's see if we can get to 40 thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. A lot of that, in my opinion, was offensive play calling was just not there. He was. I don't know if I don't think Carson Beck was throwing the ball down the field the way he should have. There was multiple opportunities. I saw open receivers down the field. He just wasn't getting it down there where it needed to be. Simple as that. I don't know, man. I don't know if Georgia can beat Alabama. I don't know if Alabama can beat Georgia. You have to take into consideration Georgia's defense. Now, Alabama may come out there and blow Georgia out, but that defense, ain't nobody scored a touchdown all season against that defense. And if that's the case, how many do you think Alabama's going to get against Georgia? Say that's something you can't measure. If they come out there and get 2 touchdowns and Georgia comes out there and gets 3, I mean, that's Georgia winning the game, and that would be an incredible performance above what anybody else has been able to do against Georgia. I mean, look at Clemson's offense. Clemson's offense came out and got absolutely shut down by Georgia's defense. And then the next game, they go out and score 66. And it's like, where was that at against Georgia? See what I mean? Just because your offense is capable of scoring 60 points doesn't mean that Georgia's defense is not capable of stopping it, because they did that against Clemson. I mean, and that's why I play the games. You know, it's hard to tell. So, football is week to week. That is correct. Oh, I do want to point out this handsome young man right here. Currently serving in our nation's army. Thank you for your service, son. Love you. Send prayers to Jack. Probably had a rough day. I bet he did. Oh, man. So LSU pulled it out. UCF pulled it out. Yeah. It's been an interesting day. Texas just absolutely demolished whoever they played.
It was a middle school team.
It was a middle school team, she said.
UTS.
Tennessee Tech and Kentucky showed you can run on us all day. Yes, but let me put this out there for you. Just because you can run the ball against Georgia doesn't mean that you can score points. There's a big difference.
All right, love y'all.
Love you too, honey. Yeah, he's Army.
I need to actually, do you have any more?
He's Army like his old man was. Hope you guys beat Bama. Me too. But I mean, we got a lot to work on. They got a lot of good information. We saw what our weaknesses were. We get a bye week to work on those. I think Georgia will be much improved. I think that you're going to see Mike Bobo is going to have to change up that offense, because there was clearly plays that Kentucky had studied even from the Clemson game, and we ran those same plays with those same looks, and they met us in the backfield. The other thing that we do have to work on defense is when we are meeting people behind the line, we have to wrap up. There was too many blown arm tackles today behind the line of scrimmage. Brock Vandergriff, hats off to him. He's pretty slick. He's hard to tackle. He moved around the pocket really well, and when we would get close to him, he'd throw it away. I think we sacked him twice, despite the fact we were getting penetrations. We almost got a safety, and then he turned it into a big gain. So, I mean, that kid played well tonight. I know that the scorecard doesn't look that way, but I just the eyeball test, man, he looked really good. He threw some darts tonight. He threw some great passes tonight. He picked up first downs with his legs and moved the ball pretty effectively, I thought, when he had to. But I think that their style of offense can get stagnated pretty quick. Did Robinson play? He played for a couple of plays. One particular one, I think he went to run for a first down. I think he got a touchdown. Yeah, he got a touchdown. Branson Robinson got a touchdown. Got to think Pop played in our defense 3 years, so did Brock. So, yeah. So, true dat. Losing Tate is huge. Yeah, I don't know exactly what's wrong with him. I saw that he went out with a knee and ankle injury, but I don't know exactly what it was. I don't know. Yeah, he came out in regular clothes. He wasn't even padded up anymore. I'm like, yeah, that's not good. Practice is going to be hell when we get back to Athens. And as it should. As it should. The only touchdown was Branson Robinson. That's correct. Well, guys, I'm going to call it a night. I appreciate all you guys being on here. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, thumbs up, all that happy stuff. We appreciate you guys. This is your last chance to hit the thumbs up before we close the live. That does help the metric. It does help push the video around to other people. The more thumbs up we have during the live, it does help after the live, but it helps more during the live because that's what they consider direct interaction. I don't know why. That's just the way they do it. So I appreciate all you guys being on here. If I get one more, get to 50, that'd be great. One more? Can we get one more? One more? Oh, there we go, 53. That'll work. All right, guys, I really appreciate you guys being here. Thanks so much for sharing your Saturdays with me. I look forward to seeing you guys real soon. Have a great day. Woo. Them dogs is killing me. God bless. Go Dogs.
Good dog.
Get them, Ken.